Happy Tuesday, everybody, and thanks again for joining us here on KXAN News at 4. March will end warm and very dry, but there is some optimism for the next month to come in April. KXAN's chief meteorologist Nick Bannin is here with an updated look for the new month.
Key word being updated there because 2 weeks ago we shared the preliminary April forecast.
Oh, that's right.
And if you remember, and I don't expect you to, but maybe you did, it was leaning a little wetter than normal. Now it is even more likely to be wetter than normal. According to today's update from the Climate Prediction Center, the darker the shading here, the more likely we get more rain than is typical in April. And a couple of weeks ago, we had the lightest shading here of leaning slightly wetter than normal. And now we've tilted the odds even more in our favor of more rain than normal in April. It's not a guarantee of a wet April, but the odds are in our favor. From a temperature perspective, not a whole lot of changes from the preliminary outlook a couple of weeks ago. It's still looking like April is going to be a warmer than normal month. Those darker shades, though, even more likely to be warmer than normal, closer to the Four Corners region of the southwestern U.S. What is normal in the month of April here in central Texas? Well, at least for Austin, average highs at the beginning of the month, 78. They warm to 83 by the end of the month. Normal lows start in the mid-50s and end up in the low 60s. It is our sixth coldest month, meaning right in the middle of there as far as coldest or warmest months. Certainly, we warm through the month on average, and we typically get a little under 2.5 inches of rain. That makes it actually our third driest month of the year, so it's not usually a month that we get a lot of rain. But usually when it does rain, we get strong or severe storms, as it is right in the middle of our severe weather season. By the way, on KXAN.com right now, under the weather blog section, I have updated the April forecast blog that I wrote a couple of weeks ago when we had the preliminary outlook. Now it's got all the new maps in it showing you the final outlook for April, if you're curious and wanting to check it out yourself. All right, from our Austonian weather camera, we've got sun and clouds mixed outside right now on yet another warm day. If we hit 90 here today, that will be the 7th 90-degree day here this month, and no other month has had as many 90s in the month of March as we've had this March in Austin. So truly a record breaker there. We already broke the record yesterday when we hit 6 90-degree days. High pressure, though, responsible for so much of our heat, is going to be pulling away, opening up the door for 2 storms over the next week. Storm number 1 comes as we head from Wednesday night into Thursday. It's way up north, but it is going to drag a dry line and a frontal boundary, a weak one, through central Texas, bringing some opportunity for rain and storms. Storm number 2 that comes as we head into the weekend, this one looks stronger. The low is deeper, and a stronger cold front comes with this as well, almost guaranteeing you rain here on Saturday. I think we've got higher rain chances Saturday than what we're looking at here Wednesday night into Thursday. Still decent chances, though, Thursday. We already have some showers and storms bubbling up to the west of us now that the lid on the lift has been taken away with that high pulling away. Even a couple of spotty little sprinkles out there, too. Going into the evening, a partly cloudy sky will turn mostly cloudy at daybreak. I do anticipate more clouds tomorrow morning than what we started this morning with. This morning, our clouds were able to break up a little more quickly. Tomorrow, that morning cloud cover will give way to a good amount of sun in the afternoon, still mixed with clouds at times. We just have a low 10% rain chance during the day to account for some sprinkles here and there. Then we go into your late Wednesday evening. Notice, still dry. The focus for your thinking as far as rain goes should more be on Thursday than Wednesday. What we're saying is Wednesday night, but really not until near or after midnight do showers and storms arrive in the hill country. Some of these may be strong and marginally severe in the early morning hours of Thursday. Meanwhile, shower coverage picking up in time for the Thursday morning commute in the metro. The showers will likely precede the storms that will follow as we head later into the morning on Thursday. And some of these storms may be on the strong side, but likely stronger in the hill country and a gradual weakening into the metro. Still, most of the rain and storminess comes Thursday morning. By the time we get into Thursday afternoon, there won't be a whole lot of wet weather left, but a stray shower. We'll also notice the sun coming out a bit more the second half of the day, too. So mostly clear to partly cloudy this evening and then turning mostly cloudy overnight. Very warm night, lows barely getting below 70, and it'll stay breezy here tonight, that wind coming out of the south. Our day tomorrow, 90, so another very warm day. Of course, tomorrow is April 1st. Don't be fooled by the Stuff you see and read here tomorrow, by the way. April Fool's Day jokes will be all around. 90 here, the high tomorrow. Just a 10% rain chance during the day. Rain chances jumping to 60% though late tomorrow night into Thursday. Some of you won't get the rain at night and you'll have to wait until Thursday morning and the daylight hours for that. High of 81 on the way for Thursday. Earlier this afternoon, the Storm Prediction Center upgraded their severe weather risk from late Wednesday night to Thursday morning. Still, most of the hill country is a level 1 out of 5 severe weather risk, but parts of San Saba, Mason, and northwestern Llano at a 2 out of 5 risk. Large hail and damaging wind being the primary concerns there, and the flash flooding threat remains low and focused on the hill country, 1 out of 4 risk there. Still does not look like the biggest rainmaker. Many areas south and southeast getting a 1/4 inch of rain or less. We're thinking north of Austin, 1/4 inch to 1 inch of rain, and there'll be some localized totals 1 to 2. Hard to pinpoint exactly where those spots would be though. Few lingering showers on Friday, although that should be a much drier day compared to Thursday morning. Then storm number 2 comes in Saturday, increasingly wet on Saturday, some lingering showers into Easter Sunday, and there may even be a few spots of showers here Monday into Tuesday. Here's a look at our first warning weather 7-day forecast. Also coming this weekend, not just decent rain coverage, but a cold front. That one comes through later on Saturday, knocking us down out of the 70s into just the 60s on Easter Sunday. Then we're back into the low 70s on Monday after starting in the 40s. And then 73 next Tuesday looks rather pleasant.